That's fine. I saw Squirrel Girl's video and I was like, what? How can they... Have you ever asked or thought about if dead people have privacy rights? I asked Google and here is what I found out. It says, United States. Under common law, the right to privacy is considered a personal right, meaning it applies only to the living and consequently does not recognize the privacy interest of the deceased. And that's all it says. And the reason we're going to talk about this, or the reason we even care, is because of another sus thing that has happened in the Kylie Rodney case. So, hear me out. We know that Kylie Rodney went missing and a reward was offered for anyone that could find her. And that reward got up to $75,000. And so when I found out that AWP did not get the reward, and then I heard they weren't even offered the reward, and then I heard people saying they didn't accept rewards, and then I heard AWP saying they did accept rewards, and I heard also Jared say that rewards are bogus. If you want to know about the things that we're talking about right now, there's another video created that I will link in the comments and you can check it out next, or maybe I'll link it at the end of the video. I'm not sure, but if you want to know about that, go check that video out. It's about bogus rewards with AWP in the Kylie Rodney case. AWP did not get the reward in the Kylie Rodney case, and that's a little sus to me. Like, why didn't they? There was a $75,000 reward offered, and they did exactly what you were supposed to do to get the reward. Why wouldn't they get it? So, okay, back to where we were going. So anyway, AWP did not get the reward, and Squirrel Girl Crime Talk is another YouTube channel, and she went out and she also did not like the fact that AWP did not get the reward, and she created a petition. There's a YouTube channel called Squirrel Girl Crime Talk, and she created a petition for AWP to receive the $75,000 reward money offered in the Kylie Rodney case. And so if you haven't signed that petition, make sure you go sign it. I will include it in the description or a link or something, but it will be close, so be sure and go sign it. Because really, whether you like AWP or you don't, a reward was offered for something they actually did, and then they didn't get the reward. So go sign that petition. What happened in the petition was Squirrel Girl created it, and after a day or two, and I don't know exactly, the petition was flagged, and she got an email from change.org, and this is what the email said. Hello, we're writing to let you know that we received a complaint alleging that the photo of a minor posted in your petition has been used without the permission of the child's parent or guardian. As explained in our community guidelines, and then there's a link to those guidelines, only parents and legal guardians have the right to post content about their child online. We take child protection seriously, and we have removed the photo/personal information from your petition for now. If you would like to continue using a photo, and that's all I can see of this, I would imagine it goes on to say that if you want to keep using the photo, get permission from the guardian, and then we can go from there. That's fine. I saw Squirrel Girl's video and I was like, what? How can her parents, either one of them, be able to have a photo they distributed throughout the entire country and spread to other parts of the world that the parents actually wanted out and requested that it be shared everywhere. How can they now come back and just click a button and be like, you can't use that picture? And so that's what happened. And they pulled the picture of Kylie down off of the petition, even though it was the actual $75,000 reward poster. And I don't know if they did it that same day or if they came back a day or two later and did it. But they took her name out completely, and they didn't replace it with anything. They just took it out completely. And Squirrel Girl went in and replaced her name with Missing Teen. But what do you think about that? It doesn't make sense to me. Does it make sense to you that Change.org would pull that picture down knowing that picture was distributed by the parents? Do you think if they knew the entire story in a glimpse that they would allow that picture to go back up? Well, I thought they might, so I emailed Change.org to find out, why would you pull this picture down when consent has obviously been given over and over and over again? And with consent given that many times, and that content, specifically the flyers, being spread all over the world, can they just push a button and make us stop using them? So here's what we find out. Let's see. Now, you should be able to see my emails a lot clearer because they're not on a gray background. On October the 3rd, I emailed Change.org, and here's my email to them. First I went to the community guidelines to see what it said about using pictures or pictures of minors, or just what it said. I came across this one bullet point that I wanted to point out to Change.org. So here's my email, October the 3rd, 2022 at 11:37 p.m. Hello, Change.org. I have a question regarding the below. And this is their bullet point from their community guidelines. Don't cause harm to children. Only parents and legal guardians have the right to post content about their children online, including images. Does this apply to minors who have passed away? I am referencing the petition started for AWP to receive the reward money in the Kylie Rodney case. The pic used in the petition is a pic the family put on reward flyers and passed out and wanted distributed to as many people as they could get them to. And now they have put a complaint in on this petition using Kylie's picture on the flyer they made. Isn't that parental consent, since they are the ones that actually distributed the picture? If it was given to the public by the family, is it not public use? I am not the creator of this petition, but am very pro AWP getting their reward. And I feel like the reward poster should be able to be used in this cause. I appreciate your review and await your reply. Thanks. On October the 4th at 1:46 p.m., they emailed me back and they said, hello, we're sad to hear that you're having a negative experience with a Change.org users petition, and we really appreciate you contacting us. Change.org is an open platform, and we rely on people like you to flag content that may be in violation of our community guidelines or applicable laws. We take complaints of use of minors' image seriously. However, generally require direct complaints from the legal guardian of the minor identified within the petition. If you feel that this content is harming the minor in the petition, and if you are in touch with their legal guardian, please have them contact us directly. We can then review their claim and the petition accordingly. Thank you again for writing us, and please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you, Change.org. I read that email and thought they didn't read my email. What kind of response is that? What? So I emailed them back. I appreciate the reply. However, it doesn't seem that you read my email. I am not complaining that the minor's picture was used. I'm complaining because you took the minor's picture down. Please reread my original email and explain why the reward poster for a Kylie Rodney cannot be used. It was mass distributed and at the moment is deceased. I know it's a little quirky, but you know what I mean. As far as I could tell, deceased beings don't have privacy rights. The reward poster should be put back up. Thanks. And then again on October the 4th at 3:45 p.m., they replied, "Thank you for contacting the Change.org Help Center. I'm sorry to hear that you're having trouble with the Change.org platform. I'm happy to help with this issue, but I need to know the petition URL in question. Here's an example." And they put a link to a petition to show me what they needed. And then they say, "Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you, Change.org Help Center." And so I said to them on October the 5th at 12:11 a.m., "Here's the petition. The girl in the photos is Kylie Rodney. She is deceased as of August the 21st when she was found at the bottom of a lake in her car. Her parents/guardians created these flyers and wanted to get them into as many hands as possible. This image, along with the other flyers with her image prior to this one, are all over the internet because that is what the family wanted. Change.org should not require the creator of the petition to take the pics of Kylie off because her parent/guardian filed a complaint. She is deceased, and the only reason any of us have these images is because of the parents. I've attached a pic of the original flyer that the Change.org pic was created from, and I attached the link. I attached the flyer. I actually didn't attach the flyer, so I saw I didn't on October the 5th at 10:36. And I sent them another email that just said, apparently the pic didn't attach to my previous email, attaching now. And I sent the flyer, $75,000 flyer. Their last email to me was on October the 6th at 11:07 a.m. saying, "Hello. We're sad to hear," it's like standard stuff, right? Like copy, paste, copy, paste. Okay. "We're sad to hear that you're having a negative experience with the Change.org users petition, and we really appreciate you contacting us. Change.org is an open platform, and we rely on people like you to flag content that may be in violation of our community guidelines or applicable laws. We take complaints of use of minors' image seriously, and in the case that we receive a complaint from the minor's legal guardian or parent, we are required to take appropriate action and potentially remove any sensitive information in relation to that minor. Thank you, Change.org, from U.S. Office/Help Desk." That is, let me make sure, I think it is, yeah. So that was the end of my lengthy email back and forth with Change.org, and I didn't get anywhere with them. They didn't put the picture back up. They removed her name. They removed the comments off the petition. Just lots of things, and it's just like, why? Why? Do you know? If you work for Change.org, can you clue us in on why that would happen? Like, I don't understand. So help me to help you understand. Anyway, if you're still here, why? Did you like the video? I'm out. If you're still here, what the fuck? Okay, let's start over. So all this stuff was brought to my attention, and I couldn't believe. No, I mean I do, but let me do this again. Okay, so so I okay, but I would imagine that's all I can see of where she recorded, where she printed her email that she got. I will link. I probably should read that again. Okay, on off of the petition. This is a very tiny, so I'm gonna try to read it. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. Okay. A different YouTube creator or channel, a different YouTube channel, that whole thing. I cannot see this, guys. And no, it's not really tiny. It's just the color and the way that the words are. My goodness. I appreciate the reply. I emailed them back. You can go watch. You can go watch. I wish I would have thought about that. We're writing. It says we're writing. Well, it says hello. My other video. If you want to know about the things that, if you want about meaning, it only. But if you're still here with me, let me know you made it to the end of the video by, yeah, if